Hey guys, before I start this video, I just want to share a quick testimony. Basically, I was really nervous about doing this video and I was thinking, oh my gosh, what if people don't like it? And just before I started recording, my mom called me on the phone and we prayed together and we shared the scripture, Philippians chapter 2 verse 13, and it just says, it is Him who works in us to do His good pleasure. And it really encouraged me because I was just like, wow, Lord, what I'm doing, it's your work and it's your good pleasure and it's you that works in me to do that, so I don't have to struggle and I don't have to be nervous. So just an encouragement to everybody to continue to step out and do the things God has for you to do, because it's Him that works in us to accomplish His good pleasure. So I can always work from a place of rest because I know that it's God. So today's topic is organize your life in 1 month. And it may sound a bit far-fetched and it may sound impossible, but by the end of this video, hopefully you will have the tips and the tools to organize your life in 1 month. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because at the start of every new year, there's a big just influx of videos and messages about accomplishing your goals this year, not procrastinating this year, doing all the things that you have to do, following your dreams and waking up and just going for it. And all these messages are good, but if you don't have the right tool to accomplish your goals, the end of the year will roll around and you'll be in exactly the same place that you started at the beginning of the year. So I've broken this down into 4 steps, 4 weeks, and hopefully at the end of this 4 weeks you'll be more productive. Step 0, define the objective. What are you actually trying to do? Are you trying to start a new fitness regime? Are you trying to write a book? Are you trying to learn a new subject area? Are you just trying to be more productive in general and organized? Define it. Clearly write it down, plainly, and stick it somewhere that you can see every day. It will keep you focused and it will be something that you can look back on and say, have I actually achieved what I set out to do in the beginning? Step 1. For the first week, I want you to change nothing and notice everything. Now this may sound really strange, but in order to make changes, you have to know what you're trying to change. So do your normal routine, whether it's streaming movies till 4 o'clock in the morning and waking up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Don't change anything, but I want you to notice everything. So as you spend your first week doing your normal routine, you will actually see where you can make changes and the things that you're doing that are less productive or are less helpful for you accomplishing your goals. Step 2, plan your change. Now this is really important because so many times we have goals and we have things that we want to do, but you don't actually plan how you're going to accomplish those goals. So what I want you to start off doing is look back on what you did last week. How did you spend your time? Scrutinize it. Go through it with a fine-tooth comb and think, what changes do I need to make to be more productive? Do you need to rearrange your room? Do you need to purchase some things to help you be more organized? Do you need to research apps and go online and see things that can help you increase your productivity? So let's use the example of a fitness regime you're trying to start. Go online and research the cheapest gyms near you, or go on YouTube and find things that you can do at home. Plan your fitness regime, plan your change. You can't change something that you've not planned for. Step 3, implement your changes. Now this week, what I want you to do is to implement all the changes that you decided on last week. So start that new fitness regime, start that new waking up schedule, whatever you decided last week that you're going to do differently, do it this week. Try it out. Let's see if it actually works and if it actually helps us to accomplish our goals. And in the 4th week, or step 4, I want you to review the changes that you've made. How did it go? Were you too ambitious? Could you have given more? Whatever you decided to do, review it and see if it worked. Now, step 3 and step 4 should always be a repeating cycle. So review, implement, review, implement, review, implement. Stay in that cycle so that you can carry on being productive, so you can increase your productivity. So be flexible, but be organized. Now, I'm quite a busy person, so these are tips that I use to help me be organized. And I'm going to show you guys some tools that I use, and hopefully they will help you. In my room, on one side of the wall, it is cupboards or closets from wall to wall, and I maximize that space, and I'm going to show you how. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is my board. I live on this board, literally. I remember one time last year, my sister wanted me to do some things for her, and I kept forgetting, and one day I came home and she had written on my board, because she knew that if it was on my board, that one would do it. It helps me plan in advance, because I can see that in 2 weeks time I've got this going on, so I need to start planning from now, so that when that thing comes I can do it. I'm going to show you my second board now. This one is my more impromptu board. So my other board helps me to plan out my month, and this one helps me to plan out things that I need to do just randomly. So as soon as I remember or I realize something I need to do, it goes on my second board, and as soon as it's done, I can just erase it and write something else on it. So when I'm packing, I use my second board to write down all the things that I don't want to forget to pack, and then as I pack them, it gets wiped off my board. Or if there's something that I need to do this week, I'll write it down on my board so that I can see my monthly plan on one board, but my daily plan on another board. And both tips have really helped me be more organized with my time. I also use the reminders app on my phone a lot, and I'll try and show you guys this as well. Let me see if you can see it. But basically, I'll wait for it to focus. Focus. You can see I've got loads of little tabs of reminders in there. And what I do with that is I break everything down into sections, and it goes into that. You can set alerts for all of these reminders, and I use it to plan things like pictures I need to take for my blog posts I need to type up, things I need to do for work. My shopping list goes in there. I've even got one for prayer requests, so I can keep track of who I'm praying for and what I want to be praying for, and as soon as those prayers are answered, I mark it completed and I add something else to the list. So we have tools around us, we just need to use them. And these tips really do work, so let me review them. Step 0, define your objective. Step 1, change nothing, notice everything. Step 2, plan your change. Step 3, implement your change. And step 4, review the change. And hopefully, at the end of the month, you will be more productive and more organized, and you can look back and be like, I did that this year. I did the dang thing.